Journey into mystery with the mighty Thor. See mighty Thor battling against the legions of Asgard, in which the desperate Thunder God finds every hand against him. See the mysterious Mr. Hyde, the serpentine Cobra, the sinister Loki, the noble Odin, the mighty Thor, back again, more dangerous than ever, the Cobra, and Mr. Hyde. Every hand against him. There is an aura of evil over the city. I can sense it. It is hiding, waiting to strike. Also featuring the inhuman villainy of Loki, spectacularly written by Stan Lee, magnificently drawn by Jack Kirby, powerfully inked by Chick Stone, eventually lettered by Art Simic. I have searched for hours, but I cannot pinpoint the exact location of the menace, which is lying in wait. And yet, I feel its presence as a mortal can feel the biting sting of a summer storm. And whenever it strikes, Thor shall be ready. Far below, in a shadowy alley, we find, "You would not glide so confidently by, Thunder God, if you knew your arch-enemy Loki was on Earth once more. But no Earthling must suspect the true identity of the God of Evil. And so, by the mere power of a random thought, I change my appearance into that of a measly, earthbound mortal. Once again, I shall use others to serve me in my never-ending battle against the accursed Thor. The ones I seek are within those walls." Minutes later. "You want to pay the bail for the Cobra and Mr. Hyde?" "Look, fella, the reason they're still behind bars is the judge set the amount at $500,000. Release them. I have the cash right here." Meanwhile, I can search no longer. I must return to my office as Dr. Don Blake. But I shall stand ready to become the God of Thunder again at a moment's notice. Slowly, silently, the lame Dr. Blake enters his office from the ledge outside, the ledge upon which the mightiest avenger of all had stood but seconds before. Now to pretend I haven't ever left. "Nurse Foster, send in the first patient, please." Unlocking his door from the inside, Dr. Blake busies himself with his instruments as his lovely nurse enters. "You completed your research just in time, Doctor. Mr. Perkins just arrived for his yearly checkup." "Good. I'll see him now." But before summoning the waiting patient, Jane Foster tenderly cups Dr. Blake's chin in her hand as she softly says, "You're looking pale, Dawn. I hope you're not driving yourself too hard." "Don't worry, dear. I'm feeling all right." But all during the routine physical, I find it hard to keep my mind on what I'm doing. I can't forget that feeling of danger, menace, somewhere in the city. And in a locked hotel room on the other side of town. Why'd you pay $500,000 to free us? Who are you? What are you after? My objectives, gentlemen, are not too different from yours. I am after revenge. Revenge on a mutual enemy. And you shall help me to get it. For Thor is an enemy of yours as well as mine. So, Thor is your enemy too, eh? I think it's time you told us who you are. And I mean now. Very well. I've no reason to conceal my identity from you. Strong as you both are, your strength is nothing to mine. Evil as you both are, your evilness is nothing to mine. For I am Loki. I am half-brother to Thor himself. Thor has beaten you in the past because his power was greater than yours. But now, by means of charms and spells, which only I possess, I am increasing your power, doubling it. Now, if you work together, your combined powers may even exceed his. But you must obey my orders to the letter. Your first task is to capture a nurse. She is Jane Foster, the one who works for Dr. Don Blake. Now, go. Although Loki knows that Thor and Don Blake are one and the same, he may never reveal that fact to any mortal, due to an unalterable edict of Lord Odin himself. How can we defeat Thor by capturing the nurse of the lame weakling doctor? I don't know, but look how Loki increased our powers. As far as I'm concerned, whatever he says goes. Not so fast, Hyde. We don't want to be seen. If someone should warn Thor, Thor can do nothing. I can feel increased strength surging through me. No one can stand in my way. Holy smoke, look out! You nuts! I can't stop in time! Mr. Hyde steps aside for nothing. Mr. Hyde? He stopped a speeding 4-ton car like it was a feather. Later, after Dr. Blake's last patient has departed. I guess you can go home now, Jane. I won't be needing you anymore today. You might need me if you suddenly decided to take a girl out to dinner, though. Then suddenly, without any warning, Don, help! Jane, who? It's the Cobra. I knew there was danger lurking. I sensed it. But it isn't a helpless mortal who will now strike back. It isn't merely a weak, powerless physician. There is no place where the Cobra can hide that Thor can't find him. After the way I defeated him last time, how does he dare strike thus again? There he is, on the street below me. I'll have him in seconds. But before the Asgard immortal can reach the scene, he slithered under that parked taxi. Someone is waiting for him. It's Hyde. Hyde, take her. Ha! Just in time. So, my information was correct. Capturing this puny female was enough to bring you to me. Now stay back. Come no further, not if you value her life. Do not harm the girl. I make no move. I've waited a long time for this victory over you, and I don't want it to end too soon. I want to enjoy it. So, we shall take the girl with us. Make sure you do as we command. As you command? What do you mean? Meet us again on this same corner in exactly 24 hours. At that time, you'll surrender your hammer to us, and I'll finish you off forever. And now, you have 24 hours to worry and to be powerless to do anything. How sweet is the fruit of victory. Jane, don't lose heart. I'll save you. Somehow. Stay where you are, Thunder God. Follow us, and the girl is finished. Loki was right. Thor must love this female. So long as she is our prisoner, he is beaten. That evil duo is capable of anything. I dare not follow. I cannot gamble with Jane Foster's life. But how could they have known to capture Jane? No one on Earth knew that I'm the one who loves her. But at that moment, in a place not on Earth, in Asgard, home of the legendary Norse gods, we find. See how cowardly Thor has grown. See how he allowed those two menaces to escape, O noble Odin. I thank you for advising me to view my son on the planet Earth, Loki. Although such a sorry spectacle makes me sad of heart. I planned it perfectly. Odin does not suspect why Thor allowed them to escape. This will be my greatest triumph. I must make my displeasure known to Thor. He must be aware of my anger.
Since when does the son of Odin let evildoers escape his vengeance?
Most noble Odin, they left me no choice, Father. The life of Jane Foster was at stake.
Again, your forbidden love for that mortal female has caused you to shirk your duty. This time, there is no forgiveness in my heart. This time, I order you banished from Asgard.
Seconds later. Look, it's Thor. What happened to him? Strange. There's not a cloud in the sky. And yet, I could have sworn I heard a deafening thunderclap. Stand back. No one approach me. I suddenly realize who my true foe is. At last, my eyes are opened. I should have suspected sooner. There is only one who knows of the love Thor feels for Jane Foster. Only one who could be behind Hyde and the Cobra. Only my evil archenemy, my half-brother, Loki. But this time, he has gone too far. This time, nothing will save him from my vengeance. His entire being consumed with an indescribable rage, the vengeance-seeking thunder god storms across the enchanted rainbow bridge which links Earth with Asgard. Until, finally, Heimdall, stand aside. Halt, son of Odin. Know you that your father has banished thee from this land? You may not pass. I warn you, Heimdall, I will not be stopped. The will of Odin is supreme. Shoulder to shoulder have we fought in the past, mighty Thor. I have no wish to harm thee now, but stop you I must, and I shall do it thus, with the blue flame from countless cosmic suns. Never my Uru hammer shall absorb the flames, converting them to raw power bolts, which it hurls back at thee. The legends have it that Thor can never be stopped, but so long as breath remains within me, my sword shall fight to uphold Odin's law, no matter what the odds. I would sooner give up my life than injure loyal Heimdall, but I must reach Loki. As god of thunder, sovereign of the storm, I have one final weapon. Now stand aside, guardian of the gates. Even you cannot hold back the winds of 1,000 worlds. And so, blinded with rage, livid with anger, seething with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance, the mightiest warrior the world has ever known smashes into the enchanted realm of Asgard. I must find Loki. No power in the universe shall stop me until I do. All our weapons, all our numbers, are powerless to halt the rampaging thunder god. Then where the noble Odin? His son scatters us like leaves in the storm. Back, back, or answer to the fury of my hammer. Finally, the thunder god reaches his objective, the great hall of the castle itself. Turn, Loki. Turn and face the one you shall never defeat. It was you who told the Cobra and Mr. Hyde to capture Jane Foster. It could only have been you. Admit it, thou basest of villains. Never. I admit nothing. You cannot threaten me, half-brother. Were I foolhardy enough to fight you, I know you would lash out like 1,000 demons. But you cannot strike at one who stands quietly before you. Your stupid honor would not permit it. Take heed, evil one. I have my breaking point. Yes, I can see that you might lose control. You might strike out at me. And so, although I still admit nothing, I do have the power to conjure up a vision. There. That is where you will find she whom you seek. A lonely estate on the Jersey Highlands. My first concern is to free the girl before any harm can come to her. But then, hated one, I shall return, and you will pay for what you have done. Nothing will save you. Your words impress me not, Thunder God. My shrewdness and cunning will ever be more than a match for your blundering, brute strength. But then, before another word can be said, Odin's angry bellow fills the great chamber. Thor, you dared force your way back to Asgard? You dared come here against my imperial command? Is there no limit to your defiance? Will you force me to do battle with my own son? Hail, Odin, Lord of Asgard! 1,000 pardons, noble father, but I did what had to be done. There is much evil afoot on earth, father. My first duty is to crush the evildoer. It was you yourself who taught me that. The sharpness of your tongue matches the strength of your limbs. Speak on. An innocent life depended upon my finding Loki, noble lord. I could not shirk that task.
Words, naught but hollow words.
No more. I have heard enough. Back to earth with you. I shall suspend my judgment till you return. Begone! Faster than the speed of Thor's own enchanted hammer, the power of Odin's mere will sends his defiant son back to Earth in a fraction of a microsecond. So awesome is Odin's power, so subject to his will are all the forces of nature itself, that Thor lands upon his beloved planet within sight of the destination he seeks. On that hilltop, the house wherein Jane is held captive. And inside. He's coming. He found us. I expected this, but he does not expect that our house is ready for him. And then, I must find where Jane is imprisoned, and then rescue her before she can be harmed. The house is quiet. Somehow, too quiet. But suddenly, it's a trap. The walls are reversing themselves, turning inside out. They're closing in on me, but nothing can crush my Uru hammer, and nothing can keep Thor from the woman he loves. Something slithered past me, almost too fast to see. It's the Cobra. Loki must have increased his power. He was never that fast before. Missed him. He's escaping through that trap door. But what did he drop behind him? A tear gas grenade. The flaming, choking fumes are something which all my might cannot protect me from. Then, as Thor covers his head with his silken cape to keep out the tear gas fumes, a savage figure wearing a gas mask leaps to the attack. Now, Thunder God, we need to fight on my terms. Oh, it's Hyde. The force of his cowardly blow is stronger than I expected. It caused me to drop my hammer. His strength, too, has been doubled. This also must be Loki's doing. Desperately clutching to keep his balance, the steel muscle fingers of the Thunder God rip a grid right out of the wall behind him. But unwittingly, the mighty Thor has exposed a live pipe, which ignites with a thick tear gas fumes, causing a deafening explosion. And when the smoke has finally cleared, my gas mask saved me from the deadly fumes. But what of Thor? I've done it! I've won! At last! I've slain the accursed Thor! With a fiendish chortle, the macabre Mr. Hyde rushes off to tell the news to his reptilian partner, little dreaming that fumes which would kill a dozen humans can only temporarily stun the mighty Thor. I've lost the element of surprise. Now I must reach Jane. Every second counts. And then, the startled Thunder God finds what he seeks sooner than he expected. Something lying there, in the rubble. It's Jane! She was trapped in the explosion. But though the son of Odin was merely stunned, Jane Foster is but a frail mortal. And so, she's barely breathing. With hands that can shatter a 2-ton boulder, mighty Thor gently lifts the motionless girl, and the part of him which is Dr. Blake soon realizes her condition is critical. She is dying. forgetting his enemies, forgetting the dangers that await him, the heavy-hearted immortal silently places the injured girl upon a couch. Her pulse, it's growing weaker. She can't last more than a few more minutes. Jane, my darling, you can't die. You mustn't. Jane, Jane. Then the anguished warrior raises his eyes to the heaven and cries out, "In the name of Asgard, do not let this female perish. Hear my words, O powers that be." Meanwhile, flushed with victory, Hyde and the Cobra rush back to the scene of carnage. Oh, you think I lied, do you? Come, I'll show you where Thor fell. Fool, Thor cannot be slain so easily. Wait, you serpentine freak. I dare not turn my back on you. You go first. Ha! For all your brutal strength, you still fear me. Good. That is how I want it. And now we shall see if you have truly defeated the mighty Thor. Thanks to the increased power Loki has given us, we can conquer any enemy. If we stand together, this world can be ours. And just beyond the door. It's no use. She's sinking fast. With all my power, all my strength, there's nothing I can do. And now I hear footsteps. Hyde and the Cobra are returning. But wait, there is still one chance. By swinging my hammer in a prescribed manner, I have the power to circumvent time itself, for time is but another dimension. Thus I shall create a time warp, one which will envelop this entire house. True to his word, the valiant immortal makes the very fabric of time itself stand still in the area surrounding the lonely house. I've done it. From this instant on, in this very place, there is no time. And that means Jane Foster will remain alive. For to her, there will be no more fleeting seconds, each one making her weaker than the last. Look, Thor still lives. Bah, but not for long. Sleep, my beloved. Now must I turn from you and do battle once again. Next issue brings the startling climax of this epic tale as Thor battles more savagely, more powerfully than ever before. As surely as Odin is Lord of Asgard, you will never forget Thor's coming battle with Hyde and the Cobra.